Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So, if any of you guys saw my Quonic preset and you actually downloaded it, then this is going to help you out a lot. But I'm just going to be doing a breakdown of my song Forever Together. So, basically, I thought the song was pretty cool, and I think the vocals and what I actually did with the song just sounds pretty cool. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are trying to get into like Wifiskeleton, Aeter, Jades, Quonic, What's a Heart type music, and they're trying to make it. So I just thought I'd show you. So it's not super Wifiskeleton, it's pretty unique in my opinion, but I just thought I'd show you it. So I'm going to show you the raw vocals without the preset, and then I'm going to show you with the preset, okay? So you can really like see the difference. So this is raw vocals, please ignore the raw vocals, they're going to be awful.
Everything around is a dream that is waiting. Smoked away my lungs, I'm surprised I'm still breathing. I thought you changed, I thought you had changed for the better of us. Everything around is a
As you can tell, dog shit. So I'm gonna actually show you what it looks like with the preset. This is with the preset that you can find in my previous video that is like how to sound like xwt6/Quonic on FL Studio 3. It's completely free.
Everything around is a dream that is waiting. Smoked away my lungs, I'm surprised I'm still breathing. I thought you changed, I thought you had changed for the better of us. Everything around is a dream that is waiting. Smoked away my lungs, I'm surprised I'm still breathing. I thought you changed, I thought you had changed for the better of us.
Okay, so let me explain like the analogy behind it. So the first bar, I hate how it comes in. It comes in instantly, which I don't really like, but I mean, you get the point. So what I did is I recorded a chorus like this.
Everything around to in my lungs, I'm so glad you changed,
Okay, and then what I did is I basically just re-recorded at the start more monotone and more singy-songy kind of in a way. So let me explain the first bar. So the first bar you can hear with the instruments, just imagine it. You can hear the lyrics in the song. So how I basically find my bars, I don't really write anything down. I just kind of like go off the vibe and try and sync with the notes or the chords they're playing. So that's what I did here. And here it goes high, as you can hear here. So theoretically I should be going breathing, but I switch it. So for this it's so I do it like an octave lower. I've been like doing singing for like a week, by the way, so if I'm getting terminology wrong or I'm just completely wrong, feel free to call me out in the comments. This one.
You had changed further.
And then here, as you can see, the beat is about to drop. So I tried to build some sort of like atmosphere here with the notes, as you can see. So I try and build atmosphere, which I think I did pretty successfully with this. And then with the preset as well, you're gonna get some like delay. So if I play the vocal, you'll hear it afterwards. That's the reverb. So it kind of builds atmosphere into the chorus, as you can hear. And then what I did is for the chorus, I just recorded 5 layers with this preset. Like I said, you can find this preset in my last video, the Quonic one. So then I just re-recorded the all of these lyrics, but louder and in unison with layers.
Everything around is
I think it turned out pretty well. I don't know what the rest of the lyrics are.
You said, you said it was my fault. Looked at you and just responded with an eye roll.
So you see that the high there, I wrote that basically stems from the exact same chords that were played when breathing plays. And you can see breathing, but instead of making it boring and going I roll, I did a high. which is how the chord is played, as you can hear. If you listen closely, you'll be able to hear. As you can see, and then breathing, like I said, the breathing bar right here is the exact same, but it's an octave lower, so it adds variation, so I think it turned out pretty nice.
Looked at you while you looked at me. I thought you said we were forever together.
So here what I did is I added like what I, in my opinion, is a catchy kind of hook, and just kind of extended notes as well, as you can see when I together is in unison with this. For this mid section, I didn't really know what to do, so I just kind of added my prod tag, like my and what I did is I went and put it on channel 10 or track 10 even, and I just added KMS delay, reverb, ozone imager, fruity, just added 2 EQs, just I also messed with this EQ. It's pretty basic EQ, just cut off the lower bit. And here I also cut off the lows in the bass. Kind of just to add some atmosphere, because I really didn't know what to do for this. And then I'm pretty sure it just loops. Here I also added some claps, which are also routed to track 10 to kind of, here's what it sounds like before, the build up to the beat, and then this after. So this before. And then this with the claps. As you can see, it just kind of adds some atmosphere. So this is what I did with the prod tag. I kind of cut it up. And then here come the claps. And they're basically just repeats. So,
With an eye roll, looked at you while you looked at me. I thought you said we were forever together.
and then that was literally just the song. So I just thought I'd do a little like an analysis in a way, because when I initially started making like shoegaze, rock, indie rock, alternative rock, anything like that, whenever I started singing, I would have loved to have like an analysis to see how someone actually made a song, and I feel like there isn't enough of those. Just thought I'd do a quick breakdown. If I've chatted pure shit and nothing I said has helped you, feel free to leave a dislike or leave a comment and let me know how I can improve, because at the end of the day, I just want to make music accessible and fun for everyone. Like I said, this preset, in my opinion, is absolutely flipping amazing. It full carries my music. I can't sing whatsoever, genuinely. So like I said, if you want to get the preset, it's completely free, genuinely completely free. If you go to my, actually I'll leave it in the description, I'll leave the link to the preset in the description if you want to get it. Literally all you gotta do is click the link, and it's in a media, and it's a entire folder where it has everything. Just to quickly go over the presets, it's got vocal bus, main, yell, left, right, and a mono. All you're going to do is just route them to the vocal bus. Every single one's going to get routed to the vocal bus, and then you just want to move it to the master. Okay. Also, for this, I just dropped my vape. Okay, for the vocal bus as well, this EQ is going to be the basically what I like to call the quonic button. It basically is like a stereo EQ. So this is it maxed.
I can't wake up. Everything around is a dream that is waiting.
You see how stereo it is? This is it without, oh, sorry. This is it with the EQ. Do I have an automation clip for the EQ? Why is it going back? Okay, we'll just do this then. Apologies. So this is the this is what the EQ sounds like when it is maxed out.
I can't wake up. Everything around is a dream that is waiting. Smoked away my lungs.
So as you can see, very quonicky, very stereo. Honestly, you can use it for ad-libs. What I like to do is I like to do this little effect where basically I put the EQ at about 50% because that's where it is for a majority of the song, because I like having a little bit of stereo effect. And then at the end of the verse, I put it back up and then put it down to the 50 here, and it just adds a lot of like texture. It just sounds very professional. Like if you just have a little listen.
I can't wake up. Everything around is a dream that is waiting.
And you can do that to like kind of build impact and like to build up in a way. I don't know, wrong terminology, but you can use it to build up like before it drops. If I put the stereo like this, put it at 50, and then on this drop, put it to 100, and then put it back down, it will hit very hard. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Also another thing, if you're hating on people for using YouTube beats, like, why? Not everyone can play the guitar, not everyone has access to the equipment. Because I kind of see a lot of people being like, oh, fucking use YouTube beats. That's what they're there for, bro. A lot of artists use YouTube beats. Like, for example, when a City Morgue song's used a YouTube beat from a Circle. And like there's a bunch of big artists that use YouTube beats. That's why they're there. Obviously give credit to the people that made the beats and whatnot. But yeah, that's my breakdown on how I made Forever Together. Hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, I'm sorry. And if you thought this video was a bunch of bullshit and you regret watching it, feel free to dislike. Feel free to report my channel. Kidding. Please don't do that. But yeah, just leave any comments, any sort of criticism about my music, criticism about how I've delivered the video, criticism about the video topic, or suggestions of what I should make, or send me your songs. Like I said in the last video, I'd love to see what you guys make with these presets or with my advice, because, you know, I think everybody should have the ability to make music. So have an amazing day, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something from this. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.